Everybody gets it hard up sometimes. I was standing on East Cairo Street one day. I was standing on East Cairo Street one day. Standing on East Cairo Street one day. One dime was all I had. Mama, don't treat your daughter mean. Mama, don't treat your daughter mean. Mama, don't treat your daughter mean. That's the meanest woman a man must ever seen. You want your friend to be bad like Jesse James. You want your friend to be bad like Jesse James. You want your friend to be bad like Jesse James. Get 262 highway, some faster train. gonna be a sporting land. I bought that morning news on. I brought that morning news. I brought that morning news. Then I bought a cigar too.
Woo! Folks, welcome to episode 40. Excuse me, let me turn off my iPod Classic. It starts the show. Very glad. First off, you guys chatting up a darn storm in here. I just said to Marianne that you guys are the nicest and the meanest folks that I know. It's perfect. I definitely do need a stunt pour for the show. Jim, definitely. And Lee pointed that out by saying, is there money out? Is there a Vegas line? Even small, is there a Vegas line about me spilling beer at this point? Week 40, there's got to be a decent coin up for this one. Decent. Speaking of the crew, Marianne and Turkey are the crew this evening. With it being close to the holidays, we're playing it extra safe. Jake came and set up this beautiful set that you see for you. I was just looking at the monitor, looking at the beautiful set. But I've got a little note there that says eyes to look down. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try really hard. Y'all can help me out if you need to. We're keeping everything as safe as we can as we gear up for the holidays here. And so Jake came and set this beautiful setup for us. And these guys are hopefully, look at him. Oh man, just as I live and breathe, Jared Rothwell right here in the chat, folks. That's the man, the myth, the legend. Mary's giving a shout out to Marianne and Turkey here. I wish I did have a second cam that Jake was running right this second, because, wow, these cats looking beautiful over here. I might get a photo as we go to one of our great segments, because it's a packed show. It's always such a packed show, but we're starting with music, folks. I put the eye sticker up there, Jared. Don't you worry. You check our Instagram story. Speaking of Instagram, you guys follow us on Instagram. You can check it out. Or Facebook story. Follow us on Facebook. What you must do, because you're watching this stream. And if you don't, and you're checking us out, share it. Share it with a friend. Maybe someone will pop in and hang out with us. It's really all we can ask. All we can ask. Shout out to the crew from home. Wow, guys. Croce to start the show. Missing the crew. This is a Croce song for the crew. Hard Time Losing Man. Croce. Well, you think you seen trouble? You're looking at the man. The whole world's original hard luck story and a hard time losing man. Well, sometimes skies are cloudy. Well, sometimes skies are blue. We'll sometimes say that you eat the bear. Well, sometimes the bear eats you. We'll sometimes feel like I should go far, far away and hide. 'Cause I can keep waiting for my ship to come in, but all that ever comes is a tide. Well, you think you've seen trouble? You're looking at the man. The whole world's original hard luck story and a hard time losing man. Well, I saved up all my money. I'm gonna buy me a flashy car. Well, I go downtown to see the man, and he's smoking on a big cigar. Well, he must have thought I was a Rockefeller or an uptown man of wealth. Said, boy, I got a car that is made for you, and it's cleaner than the Board of Health. But then I get on the highway, I'm feeling fine. I hit a bump, bent together by the car, held together by a wire and a couple of hunks of twine. Well, you think you've seen trouble? You're looking at the man. The whole world's original hard luck story and a hard time losing man. Well, old Friday night, feeling right, Lord, I hit out on the street. Standing in the doorway is a dealer known as Pete. Well, he sold me a dime, something super fine, dynamite from Mexico. Well, I'm just sitting all night trying to get right on an ounce of oregano. Well, you think you've seen trouble? You're looking at the man. The whole world's original hard luck story and a hard time losing man. Well, you think you've seen the trouble? You're looking at the man. The whole world's original hard luck story and a hard time losing man. You guys know we like these 7. You guys know we like these 7 on the show. Jeremy, my man. Folks, if you're not following Alonzo Wesley, you better get to it. He has one-upped our show, honestly, because he's taken his entire show into a animation segment. Beautiful. I watched it last Sunday. Jeremy, if you're still with us, tell us more about that. Drop a link. Drop the Alonzo Wesley link. Are you going to do another one? Wow, loved it. He moved all over this place. He was in his living room. He was outside. Excuse me. Burp, sponsored by Triple C Brewing Company. I think that's a positive thing to say, right? Marianne, do you have a take on that, Turkey?
I think so.
I'm not necessarily saying, I think any beer, any carbonated beverage is making you burp. So I'm just letting you know what's making this guy burp on the show. It's a great beer. It's worth the burp if it comes with it. It's a byproduct. We've got a really special bottled series. I bet some of you guys out there, Jesus, Terry's requesting Freebird. Wow. I could pull a Todd Snyder. We're going to play a Todd Snyder song for you, but I could pull a Todd Snyder and play Freebird for you on acoustic. You won't really give as much of a shit about it if I did that. I promise. That's a promise here on the show. But I definitely appreciate the shout out, Terry, and I'm glad you're here. You are a part of the crew. You have to be part of the crew. Oh, man. Do I have anything to tell you right away? Like I said, it's just me on the crew this evening with Marianne. We're going to talk a little bit, but she's new to the crew. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on her. You guys know we already had this talk before. Production meeting. You guys know this happened before the show. So talk to me. You got questions? We're going to have some extra time. Jeremy said it is true. He has an animated live stream. Throw the link if you want for that first one. I loved it. Or throw the link for the second one coming up. I'm not sure what we've got there. I enjoyed a Sunday morning, I believe, last Sunday morning. Did you do it this morning? Am I killing myself on the show because I didn't know you did it this morning? Jeremy, we're all on pins and needles. I'm not going to talk until you respond. Just kidding, we're going to. Mike, thank you. You know what? Let's go ahead and cut to this. Actually, I need to play a song. Producers are still in my ear. We got to play music before we talk. But Mike, you put a pin in that. Hello, boo, to you as well. Put a pin in that because we got to talk about your birds. Or just not. It's not even really about your birds. It's funny that we keep talking about your birds. We're going to the pip cam to talk about the birds, the dirty birds, and some other things. What was our second song? Okay, let's get into this here. Chris, how's it going? Yeah, Chris, we got a big Together Again show coming up also on the pip cam that we're going to come and talk to you about. I'm still looking at the monitor. Why won't somebody tell me to keep looking in the camera? I'm holding y'all to that. Jesus. Let me tune a little bit. Marianne gave me a look that's like, man, I wish the crew was fucking here. Speaking of, was that the first on the show? That definitely was. Guys, pardon that language if we got any of our friends of the smaller ages watching. We're leaving your birds alone, kind of, Mike. I don't know if I can leave this one alone, but thank you for being involved. Here's a song called Untitled Traveler here. Look your way you look back at me, see the way you react to me, and I feel the same. I think it's in my anatomy to chase you around. We've seen the mountaintop, we've seen some valley floor, we've seen the crude sky, we've hit some locked doors. Even when I'm gone, I think my heart is trying to get back home to you. Yes, true. Been a lot of places that I didn't want to go. Seen a lot of places that I didn't want to show mine, and I don't have that much to say in a way. Even when I packed your bags and said you're gonna move away, I knew I had to find a line to make you wanna stay. Let's keep it safe now, 'cause I left my clothes. If you go, I'll never be the same. Been a lot of places that I didn't wanna go. Seen a lot of faces that I didn't want to show mine, and I don't have that much to say anyway. Been a lot of places that I didn't want to go, and I've seen a lot of faces that I didn't want to show mine, and I don't have that much to say anyway. Been a lot of places that I didn't want to go. Y'all are still chatting up a storm. Thank y'all for being here. My mom, are you nervous without the crew? I am. I'm missing the crew hard. Missing the crew hard today. I'm glad to have Marianne and Turkey in here. If you could see the way they are sitting in here, I don't know how anyone could be nervous. They are chilling. Oh, I'm gonna throw a photo up. I'm gonna throw a photo up on our socials here when we take a break into one of these videos. But yeah, I'm definitely missing the crew. I'm glad to see y'all chit-chatting up in here. Thanks for calling me out also, Mom. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, you talking about the pick of the week? We are missing T's pick. We got a great one for next week. A really great one. A special, again, I need to go to the pip cam. We played songs. Let's go to the pip cam. We'll go to the pip, folks. We've got big news. The season finale of season 1. Next Sunday, 2 days after Christmas, Sunday evening, 7 p.m., special time. We're going to do a roughly 2-hour special We have our buddy Luke Mears playing guitar with us. He's going to be our Candy Can guest. Jim, I know you've been talking about that. We've had a lot of different people talking about having Luke play a tune for you. He's going to do it live and play quite a few tunes with us as well. We're really looking forward to it. It's going to be live at the Evening Muse, one of our favorite venues. We feel fortunate to be able to play Queen City Streams at the Neighborhood Theater, and great to finish out the season at the Evening Muse. Another, really where we started. It's hard to say it's not the home for me, personally. It's a lot of love there and a lot of love for those guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. Tell a friend about that there. There's an event we've made, Houston. How's it going, my friend? Hadn't even said hey to Houston. You know that I'm a little wound up. Houston will throw a link in there for you for an event we have. You can invite a friend. You can just get a little reminder to come check out that show. And here's some other news. Speaking of, we call it breaking news. Breaking news here on the show. We've got word from the SOS Sports reporter Adam Schefter that Carson Wentz does not want to be the backup quarterback in Philadelphia. Well, no shit. You know, I tried to think of a joke all day, and I couldn't. Couldn't think of a joke at all. That might be a good social commentary. Nobody wants to be the backup quarterback. Play better, I guess. But it's weird that we're allowed to say that now. It's weird. I've never taken this turn. The Pip Cam has gone to a sports segment. But I had to bring that up today. Crazy. You guys talk amongst yourselves, because it's insane. I can't believe Adam threw it our way today. Interesting. Great. Michael Fenton says, leave me alone. Folks, thanks for coming to the Pip Cam. Thanks for coming to the Pip Cam. Glad to have you. We are going to check out this tune. I actually will say, this is one from maybe just 2 weeks ago. It was from the December 6th show, maybe. I think that was a Sunday. December the 5th, I found out was J.J. Cale's birthday. And I found out the day after that, I didn't play his song to quality here. Houston's got that link in there. Thank you, my friend. We're gonna revisit this 13 Days tune from J.J. Cale. I've been playing it a lot just while I've been hanging out at the house here. And like I said, I didn't do it justice enough, and we've had a couple weeks go by, so we can get back to playing a tune. There's a good chance we got people watching that don't normally watch the show. So if you're tuning in with us, give us a follow, say hey. Producer Tyler said play. Producers are in my ear and on the screen, folks. I love it. Appreciate it, T. I'm glad to have you here. This song's called 13 Days by J.J. Cale. 13 days on a gig down south. We got enough dough to keep us all around. We got 2 girls dancing, bringing the crowd. Sound man to mix us, to make us sound loud. Sometimes I make money, sometimes I don't know. 13 days and 5 to go. Birmingham to Mobile and on to Baton Rouge. Smoking cigarettes and reefer, drinking coffee and booze. So the sun go down in Atlanta and up in New Orleans. Met a waitress, tried to get in her jeans. Sometimes I make money, sometimes I don't know. 13 days and life to go. Migrant Worker is the name of this band. If we're ever in your town, come see us if you can. 'Cause we've been to California, been to New York. Sometimes we take magazines, sometimes we take dough. Sometimes I make money, sometimes I don't know. 13 days and 5 to go. right, I feel better about that for Sir Kale there. Oh, guys, how y'all doing? Thanks for joining the stream there, Scott. Tyler, did that work? Was that playing? Did we make it through? Did we make it through with some tunage? We're going to keep it going. I'm not going to give you time to answer that. I'm going straight into another tune. We got some great Triple C beers. I think I was mentioning that earlier if you just joined the show. Thank you to our sponsor, Triple C Brewing. Continues to be kind of what keeps us rolling on the show, apart from you guys. It's a beautiful grassroots effort. Triple C's been great with us for most of the year, and kept some beers in the fridge, let us tell you about some great beers and try some great beers. And it's been awesome. We've got really some special ones around the holidays to tell you about. I'm going to drink one. I think some of y'all, I'd be surprised if Brett doesn't have some knowledge about this, if Brett's in here this evening. Hey, Jody, thank you so much for being with us. My friend Jody's in here this evening. She sent us a beautiful card, a great holiday card with her two dogs on the front as postal carriers. Oh, man. Whew. Fire Christmas cards. We've gotten some good Christmas cards out there, and we really appreciate you guys. Scott and Shelly, thank you guys. Yeah, they're from the Refinery After Hours show series in Augusta, Georgia. Scott, thank you. Please keep up with them as well. We've had a great show down there. Dane Page, another Charlotte native, a friend of ours and guest of the show, has had a great show down there as well. Thank you guys for joining the stream and hanging out with us. Here's a tune called Tired of This Tired. I'm so tired of this tire, the bend and the break. We moved to the tunes, but on the songs that we played. Feeling left in the valley with an earthquake at bay. What I wouldn't give not to wake up and say that I'm tired of this searching. 'Cause I'm tired of the fight, and the world always yields the same fruit from the vine. It's a world without passion, or the passion is blind. Decisions we make only keep one in mind. And I'm so tired of this time. And I get up on time, never wake up too early. My days run along to a script. With the troubles I find and the folks behind them, they weigh on my mind and my eyes they weigh in. 'Cause I'm tired of this searching, 'cause I'm tired of the fight. The world always yields the same fruit from the vine. It's a world without passion, or the passion is blind. Decisions we make only keep one in mind. Now I'm so tired of this tide. With this tide on my tongue is not from sweat or sun. It's the tiredness of heart and a mind that's undone. There's a kind-hearted few with an eye for the crowd. And you were the sad souls you not need to come round. You were the sad souls you not need to come round. All right. Lee, thank you, man. I thank you a lot when I play that one. I think of Jody, too. That's kind of why I went to that one there. I appreciate you guys really thinking of us as a band and checking us out when we could play live, and that early on especially. Like we said, I think that was... Didn't we just talk about this, Houston? 2013 was Disguise the Limits where that was on. That's a long time ago, guys. So thank y'all for being in the stream in December 2020. Marianne, I'm going to ask how's it going with you over there? How are you doing?
It's going pretty good. Turkey's getting a little restless.
You getting restless, bud? Damn, I wish I could show y'all. We're going to show you. We're getting close. We're only a couple minutes out. I'll play another song here, and I'm going to get to our great Candy Can guest coming to you from the north. Great to have our second international guest on the show, and a friend. It was great to talk to him all week, talked to him this morning. Fantastic. Mike McKenna Jr., a lot coming down the pipe for the rest of the show, folks. I'm going to keep the songs headed your way, though. I will say that. I think we're to this Todd Snyder tune. Yeah, Jim, 2014. I think that... Oh, 14. So did I say the wrong date there? Houston, you're the only one that can figure this out. Where's this? Me and Marianne here. This is a great skit, if you will. I won't really call it a skit. It's just us chit-chatting with the folks out here about something we've watched on TV and why I'm going to play this song for you. We watched a documentary that our cast and crew member, if you will, T, told us to watch. I'm not even sure if he watched it. He kind of said something to me as if he told me to watch it, and I thought he'd watched it, but then he was like, how was it? Which seems like a weird question to ask at that point. So I don't know if he even watched it. This is about D.B. Cooper. I'm not even going to give you any more information. If you already know anything about D.B. Cooper, this song will be sweet. And I guess I should give you a little bit now that I'm thinking about the lyrics here. This guy's hijacked aircraft. The only successful one ever from this documentary I've just watched, which sounds like, I'm not sure they're saying that's a positive thing. They're just giving you a stat. And it's wild. No one knows what happened to this guy. If you've seen Without a Paddle, shout out Dax Shepard. If you've seen Without a Paddle, you know about this story as well. God, Houston just put Without a Paddle in there. Oh, God. Houston, my man. This song's called D.B. Cooper. Oh, man. It's a good one. It's a good one. Let me tune this just a little bit. I thought we were tuned, but we are not. I'm trying to think if I usually would talk to the crew while I'm wasting some time here. Marianne is fixing, looks like a lamp situation, so she's, I'm not going to bother with that right here. You guys got any good Christmas movies? It's not a good time to say this. I was going to do this later. But if you got any good Christmas movies, what are your traditions? Houston and I were talking about this as well. Do you watch some on Christmas Day? Do you watch one every year? Throw that in there. Houston said I think he just watched, dang, Houston, what was it? Christmas one, Chevy Chase. Marianne, I need you.
Oh, I don't know.
Y'all know. The Chevy Chase Christmas, vacation, Christmas vacation, Christmas. Jake said that's his favorite too, I think. Jake, see what you think. Jake said, yo, we can still talk. I just ask you, dude. This is crazy how we're moving this way. I just ask. You tell me about Christmas Vacation. Is that the title of it? Anyway, this is D.B. Cooper. Jody said she saw this documentary also. It was sweet. Check this out. D.B. Cooper was 43 when we first heard his name. 47 miles away from where he fell down to his fame. He told me that the hardest part wasn't even jumping out of that plane. It was spending the night, watching the light shine down through the pouring rain. Well, there was a manhunt the next morning like nothing I've ever seen. I was only 8 years old at the time, was watching from a TV screen. They said that he would never make it now, that old daylight had set in. But later that night, they were on that mountain shining the lights down again. And not far away from the city of roses, there's a shine that light down through the rain for D.B. Cooper. Well, the cops blocked off all the exit roads and they turned loose their hounds. They even drained the river up a couple of times just to see if he had drowned. With all those men working overtime, they swore they're gonna bring him down. But a parachute and a few $100 was all that they ever found. Not far away from the city of roses, they shine those lights up through the rain for D.B. Cooper. Some people say that he died up there, somewhere between the rain and the wind. Other people say that he got away, but then his girlfriend did him in. The lawmen said that if he is out there, someday they're gonna drag him in. But as for me, I hope we never see old D.B. Cooper again. Not far away from the city of roses, you shine those lights down through the rain. But it's D.B. Cooper who's drinking champagne. Oh, he's drinking champagne. Oh, good D.B. Cooper tune there, folks. You guys really are talking so fast I can't even keep up. Holy cow, guys. We'll talk Christmas movies, but we got bigger fish to fry here on the show. We've got our Can to Can, our 40th Can to Can guest. For the crew out there talking in the comments there, Marianne just alerted me for Can to Can time. It's teamwork, guys. It's going to work for you too. We should all be a really big team. It'll be nice. You know, I think we are in this. We understand that. Let's try and get the rest of the world to kind of understand the teamwork thing's going to work out. Let's talk about our good friend, Mike McKenna Jr. Sorry, excuse me. Lots of papers here. We met Mike in 2017, as he will tell you, as we get into this clip. Canadian singer-songwriter from Nova Scotia. He'll tell you about that, too. He's covering all these notes for me. That's how good this fella is. Not only the preparation, but the songwriting. He's got 2 records up for his record is up for Album of the Year in 2 different areas, with the Blues and Roots Radio, as well as Contemporary Album of the Year from the Canadian Folk Music Awards. Can we get a hell yeah, folks? Marianne, a little hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Here we go, folks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey there, Sam, and the whole Time Sawyer crew. Thank you guys so much for having me on this week. Can to Can's a great idea, and I'm so glad that artists are staying so active and participating in the artistic community. It was great to meet you guys back in 2017 down in North Carolina. I'm filming from up here in Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, my birthplace and my home, and I do a lot of songwriting here, and especially in this little cabin here. So I'm going to play you a song from my new album. It's called At the Edge of the World. It's available on all platforms, and it's an original. It's called High Ground. Somewhere in the backwoods, I found a quiet place. It was hidden in the tall trees, looking on a glassy lake, and I can feel the rain coming down in my bones. Colors of the night change, still got a long way go. Oh, lightning strikes on the highest ground. The thunder rolls, can you hear the rumbling sound? The time stands still, and I don't mind. Just gonna sit right here beneath the living sky. Oh, it's been a hard year, hit me like a Mack truck. Thought my life was all planned out, until you said you had enough. And I can feel the pain leaving. I've given up the drink, it's more about the air I'm breathing. Finding me a solemn space to think. Oh, lightning strikes the highest ground. Thunder rolls, can you hear the rumbling sound? Time stands still, and I don't mind. Just wanna sit right here beneath the living sky. I just wanna sit right here beneath the living sky. I just wanna sit right here beneath the living sky. Thank you guys so much for having me on. Again, my name is Mike McKenna Jr. Happy holidays. Take care. From Cape Breton Island.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah is right. Folks, a lot of love already for our buddy Mike McKenna Jr. Y'all give him a follow. He's in our Candy Cam playlist. Houston, throw that in there if you would. I'm going to read a little bit about him while Houston's giving you some more information on this great songwriter and great pal of ours. Like we told you, he was born in the Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, where he was telling you he was from there. He's doing a lot of, this is a great quote from his press page to talk about his home there. He continues to bring us the nostalgia of his home through carefully chosen poetry, protest songs, and true stories about life and death in Nova Scotia. In Nova Scotia's coastal working class communities. I'm sorry, that's a big part of that, obviously. I switched lines there and didn't keep going. He's a beautiful songwriter. Check out his songs in our Can to Can. Check out the rest of his songs. He's got all of his stuff on all platforms, as he was telling you there. Hefty swagger. You know, I wanted to wait a little bit. I always say hefty swagger first and give you a big wallop with it. But he continues. That's Can to Can's all hefty swagger, baby. And that was from Mike right there. Mike, thank you, my friend. I look forward to seeing you either up north or next time we're here in the States, whenever that may be. Again, his newest record was released in April, At the Edge of the World. Go check that out. It was nominated for the 2 different Albums of the Year, Contemporary Album of the Year from the Canadian Folk Music Awards and Album of the Year from Blues and Roots Radio. And that song was called High Ground, in case you didn't catch that there. Wow. Love it. Love it. We're going back to it. Guys, we got some beers coming. They're ready. We've got the beers ready right beside me. Marianne was really flexing the crew muscle there. And again, Houston's got this great Can to Can playlist there for you. It really is for your listening pleasure. It is, I find myself going back to that. I feel very grateful. I was talking to Mike about this today, actually, that I feel very grateful to be able to have all these fantastic artists that have sent in videos and want to be a part of the show. It's been something that's been so difficult. I mean, it's been a difficult time to live in the world for all of us. That's one thing that I've taken a lot of joy from, to be able to connect with these folks virtually, but stay in touch with some and be able to meet new ones. It's been awful great. But can I pour those beers, Terry? That remains to be seen. We're going to try and pour these beers for you, at least one. We're going to tease 3 beers We've never done a 3 beer teas on the show. Marianne? Marianne is here for the 3 beer teas. Folks, hashtag 3 beer teas. It's coming to you. I'm actually going to go pretty blind into this one here because I haven't really practiced it, but I've got it on the set list. So I guess that means I'm supposed to do it. We're going to have it happen either way. We trust the community in here. We're either going to make it. This was a request from a week or 2 back again, and I hadn't played it in a long time. This is called Don't Leave Me Tonight. Off a record about as old, maybe older than Disguise Limits. It is definitely older. It's very close. Some of those early ones we all had come out together. It felt like it was all roughly a year after the other one. I think it might have been. Let's see. Sorry guys, we've got new strings here, and I think that might be pulling us out of tune just a tad. 3 beer teas from Triple C Brewing. I hope he tagged that. I can't see that in this, but I bet he did. They're great beers also. Those folks at Triple C. Cannot say enough about them. They got some pizza coming, folks. I don't know if we've talked enough about that on the show. Just let it pick. And I know it's late, baby. Don't make me wait, babe. Come lay down next to me. You won't worry. My mama's gone. Yeah, babe, we're all alone. And you know I'm never all alone when you're around. Yeah, your good is good, but ours is better. And if your storms are raging, oh, I'll hold tight. Only cast my net in shallow water. Don't leave me, baby, not tonight. And I play house with you, even if just a night or 2. And I play house with you whenever you're around. And as my days get short, I know that you'll be there. 'Cause everywhere I go, you're by my side. Yeah, your good is good, but ours is better. And if your storms are raging, oh, I'll hold tight. Only cast my net in shallow water. Don't leave me, baby, not tonight. And oh, don't leave me, baby, not tonight. And I know the world's full of troubled men, and I feel someday I'll be there again. So if only for the shape that I'm in, don't leave me, baby, not tonight. 'Cause yeah, your good is good, but ours is better. And if your storms are raging, oh, I'll hold tight. I'll only cast my net in shallow water. Don't leave me, baby, not tonight. And oh, don't leave me, baby, not tonight. All right. Coat rack. Oh man, T. I'll try and get that in there. I really will. I think we will. We're gonna drink this beer. We're gonna talk beer for just a second, and then I don't see how we don't try it. We'll try it. Jake, thank you, my friend. Jake runs this whole shebang. He wants some Billy Joe Shaver. I played a little Billy Joe Shaver also, Mike. We might can all do it. Dang, second that request, Jim. We're going to try, guys. We're going to try. I digress. Let's talk about some beverages from Triple C. We've got 3. They have 3 milliliter, 500 milliliter bottle releases. I'm talking to Marianne because that's my crew look. Turkey's got at least one eye closed already. He is out of this. Beautiful barrel-aged beer releases that are out now for your enjoyment. I'm not even sure there's many left. They could be sold out. When I went and picked these up, there was a talk of scarcity. Only 20 cases of these beers were bottled in general. We've got the roasted, the toasted, and the brandy-soaked apple pie. Let me show you how these look first off. We're going to read about them. Start with the apple pie. Look at that. 2 years. 2 years in the barrel. We'll talk more about this one in a second. This is when you don't have the extra crew, folks. It's a lot of heavy lifting right here. This is our toasted. Beautiful, very similar to the roasted I'm about to show you. And the roasted. Roasted, toasted, apple pie. Let's talk first about our roasted. 9.4% Imperial Stout, aged in second-use bourbon barrels to give it a slight bourbon and oak aroma. Then age these beers on roasted pistachios, fresh roasted coffee, and vanilla beans. Deep, blackened appearance with roasted aromas of cocoa powder, thick fudge. My God. Nutty pistachio and fresh brewed vanilla coffee. Excuse me there, folks. Sweet and full-body flavors of pistachio, ice cream, vanilla, iced chocolate cake, and fresh French pressed coffee. You can get this 500 milliliter bottle if they still have it. If not, they may have it on draft. All these do have a draft pour associated with their name. Tyler's giving me a cheers, man, and I really appreciate that. And I'm looking at you, T. I am definitely wanting to cheers this beer with you this evening. The toasted. Keep up, because this is a whole other beer. You want to see the toasted again? I'm with you. I'm starting to, wow. Picked up roasted. Check out the toasted. Coming at you. I'll hold it up here for you. And also 9.4. Similar. Exactly the same, some would say. This Imperial Stout was aged in second-use bourbon barrels as well. Give you that same slight bourbon and oak aroma. Then with toasted coconut and toasted marshmallow and cocoa nibs. There's where those differences come in, folks. Deep blackened appearance as well. Confectionery aromas of open fire-roasted marshmallows, sweet vanilla, mounds of coconut bars. Sweet and full-bodied flavors of s'mores, toasted coconut, and creamy chocolate. You can also get that if it's still in the house. And you also get it on draft if it's still in the house. We recommend you move fast. Let's talk once more about these brandy-soaked apples. Marianne, which one are we getting, the toasted or the roasted?
The toasted.
We're going toasted here in the house, folks, so I'll give you a little more on that. We're going to pop the top. We didn't have a bottle on set. We might have never...
No, we had that one.
No, I'm saying in general, have we had a bottle on set? I don't think so. We did have this a little early. Triple C was kind enough to give this to Houston and Melissa when they did their engagement. So we did have an early bottle that they got, and we did get to taste this early. I can tell you need to get your hands on this, and I'm about to read it to you right now. Brandy-soaked apple pie, barrel-aged sour bev, 6.6%. Sour-based beer has been aging in the apple brandy barrels for over 24 months. Aromas of brandy-soaked apples and a touch of cinnamon and wood aromas are present. Sour acidity from our mixed culture blend gives this beer a great balance of sweet and tart. Same thing. If you can even find this beverage at Triple C, grab it. If you can't, maybe they have it on draft. Get up there is what we're telling you. Brett just mentioned Match.com, and honestly, all these beers were my match on Match.com. All right, you said we're going roasted? We're sorry. We're getting toasted on the show. Excuse me. Marion, you have a glass with you? This is going to be a little different this evening, folks. I cannot get a beautiful take, really sacrificing that without the second cam. I'm going on my knee for safety. I have moved my knee into the frame. Oh, that was still pretty good. Crew, how much of a sabang did you get there? The crew can only answer that. The rest of y'all can also, but I feel like that word wasn't a real word that I used. You know? Marianne, here's the pour first. We're, again, I have to tell our normal members, Time Sawyer says let Marianne pour. Wow. No faith. No faith here.
I think you can do it.
I think I can do this one. If not, after that, like, that's what makes me nervous. Right when I said I think I can do it, it's like, well, now you got to do it. So here we go. Talk about nailing it, folks. Where's camera 2? Where's camera 2 when you need it? Oh, my gosh. Marianne, you care to get toasted yourself?
Thank you.
That's yours. I'm going to let you just have the rest there. Ooh, Chris Nelson wants some. Chris, I'll see what I can do. If I can find any left, I'll get them for you. Let's taste this bad girl here.
Oh, that's so good.
That's so good. She's right. I got to refresh myself. I'm definitely getting our coconut, and that's, I think, why you wanted to do this beverage.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, Jake. Oh, it wasn't horrible. Lee, tell me it was good. You tell me it was good. You know that was pretty damn good. I'll tell you what else is pretty damn good is this beer. Folks, get your hands on those beverages. Get your hands on those beverages. I'm going to play you a song. I can hear Tyler right now, somehow. Don't know how, but I can. Oh, wait, is that? I can hear Houston. Producer is saying, yeah, play the song. Everybody wins when Lee approves. Folks, request. Somebody did request something. Oh, I'll try and do this one. I don't see why we shouldn't, but this is one called The Retiring of an Old Coat Rack. Lee, is that also 2012? Since you're on point this evening, what record is this year-wise? I think this is 2011. I'm going to stick with it. This is called The Retiring of an Old Coat Rack. I think we can do it.
Take off your coat. Tell me all that you know. And come to my room. Oh, and don't leave so soon. And no, no. We'll work this out. I keep telling myself that I'm on my own, 'cause you left me alone. 'Cause I got my flaws and you got yours. Race has been run and I'm left indoors. Words have been lost, they've been taken wrong and wrong. Down on my knees in this summer storm, trying to feel something at all. So take back your coat. But I still say hello whenever we meet. No matter how brief. 'Cause I got my flaws and you got yours. The race has been run and I'm left indoors. The words have been lost, they've been taken wrong, wrong. And I know my knees in this summer storm, trying to feel something at all.
All right, thank y'all. Thank y'all for requesting that one there. Probably could have brought you a little better product, but we went through that together. You trusted me, I trusted you, you know. Folks, we're going to go ahead and get you to a quote float. We got a great, festive, joyful quote float from a legend on the show, honestly. From a legend in my eyes. I think the rest of the crew would agree he's a legend, Turkey especially. Turkey's a huge fan of this fella here. I'm going to go ahead and just get you straight into it, folks. Quote float headed your way.
People said my records were funky, muddy. Truth is, they're just demos. J.J. Cale.
J.J. Cale. Always coming through in the clutch. Always. We've run through the line. If you guys, again, we played a Cale song today, which was in conjunction with our quote float. That was filmed, of course, by Jared as well. There, Jake Rothwell, in the comments. Really doing it. Really bringing it. It's, what an amazing... We went through some songs me and T talked about the other day. If you're not familiar with Cale and the songs that he's put together, huge hits for... tons of folks, Eric Clapton, Leonard Skinner, himself, obviously, but that came much later from, I'm really spacing on some of these. His hits are just through the roof. Petty's covered some. Stay in there. Stay in there with J.J. Cale. And as always, Quote Floats, we're glad to be back. Glad to have Quote Float there. Folks, I think we've hit a lot of our notes. We're going to play some more music for you. There's no doubt about that. We talked about our show coming up next week, our finale. Houston threw that link in there. Honestly, if you're still kind of close to it, Houston, maybe throw it in there one more time. Just to show folks, share it with a friend. Share this stream with a friend. If you're enjoying the show, we got a couple minutes left here. If you've been with us for a while, if you're just checking in, send us $1 or $2 if you're enjoying it, if you have the ability to. The ultimate thing here is enjoying a Sunday evening together. That's what we're, excuse me, got to get my Triple C beer. Spending this time together and having this Sunday night is been really great for this time. It's been tough enough, and I hope this has been great for y'all as well. We have a season 2, but I'm just sending some gratitude out this way. It's been awesome. If you're enjoying your time and you have the ability, throw a couple extra dollars, you can do it. You can follow us on Instagram. Sorry, that's not the right one, but they'll scroll through this bottom here for you. And you can go from Venmo or PayPal and send us something for the show. It's always greatly appreciated. Songs, again. Let's see. I would try this Billy Joe song for you there, Mike. I played it a little earlier, and I think we can at least fumble through. That's all we need right now. Carson Wentz has fumbled a couple times this year, you know? Am I right? My dad brought up, we've talked about the Eagles a lot on the show, and it's weird. There's really no point. That headline baffles me. I'm gonna have to talk to old Adam about that one. Here's a great Billy Joe. SOS is Save Sunday. Mom, thank you. You saved a lot of my Sundays, no doubt. Other days of the week too. This is a Billy Joe Shaver song. The whole band and I played it for our last full band show at Neighborhood Theater for their Queen City Streams. They had a beautiful end. Mercury Carter played a great show to end their season 1 as well, for putting that terminology down. And this is Georgia on a Fast Train. We only do 80s Joe. Oh, T, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here either way.
On a rainy, windy morning, that's the day that I was born in that old sharecropper's one-room country shack. They say my mammy left me the same day that she had me. She hit the road and never once looked back. Well, I just thought I'd mention my mama's old age pension is the reason that I'm standing here today. Got all my country learnings, milking and a churning, baling cotton, raising hell, and baling hay. And I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. And I wasn't born no yesterday. I got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no needin' y'all treat me this way.
This one's about Marianne right here. Marianne, look me in the eyes.
And oh my sweet Marianne, I don't think I'll ever find another woman put together like you are. With your wiggle and your walking, your big city talking, your shiny new Plymouth ragtop car. Well, it's hurry up and wait in this world of give and take. Seems like haste makes for waste, Lord, every time. Now I'm praying to my soul if I hear the majors roll that you better know that I'm getting my share of mine. And I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey, and I wasn't born no yesterday. I got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no needin' y'all treat me this way. And I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey, and I wasn't born no yesterday. And I got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no needin' y'all treat me this way.
Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 40. It seems crazy we've had 40 episodes. It seems super crazy, but it's been awesome. We appreciate it. We got a season finale next Sunday. I think I've told you everything I can tell you on this from my sheets, my papers. I think Houston's got you there pinned with this season finale event. If you just want to hit maybe interested, so you can see if you might be interested in it next week. Check out Triple C always. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Now a word from our outro slides and our sponsors. Thank you so much for being here. We love you so much. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. This is the last show before Christmas, or the holidays, whatever your holidays are. We love you. Holy cow, folks. Episode 40, we made it through the whole thing. Thanks to Triple C for being with us, being a sponsor, giving us great beers to drink and keep us really unparched for the show. Mike McKenna Jr., we've got an international star, folks, on the show. Our pick, we didn't even talk about it, folks, if you're still with us. Our pick is to have fun, be safe, but be smart for this holiday season, folks. It's just one in a long string of holidays ahead, a long string of them for you. You can still do it. Enjoy is a big thing for us. You can still enjoy, but try and do it in the safest way you can. And wow, again, I was just waiting to get back to these slides here to get in order. That's our pick for you for the holidays. To have a great holidays quote float was here again, and we couldn't even be any happier that we had it. We also, if you have the ability to throw us a couple dollars, change, anything, again, this show moves on love and cash that is donated. And our sponsor, Triple C, who we love. So thank you guys all for a great 40. Wow. Freaking love you guys. For real. I already said the F word once, so I couldn't have said it right there. You understand. Talk